Changamoto ni nyingi, moja ni moshi, imetuaffect macho, unaona venye nimejikuna, ni moshi, na ukosefu hata wa hizo kuni. Unachukua muda sana kupata hiyo kuni, na wakati unazipata expensive. Huwa ninaamka kitu saa 9. Ndio hii moto tuende tuchachishe kuni, ndio tuweze kuwakisha moto. Inachukua wakati mwingine kuni hazijakauka vizuri, inachukua muda.
So the story of Cookswell Jikos started back in the early 1980s. My dad was a professor of urban planning at the time, but he'd had this passion of improving the way cooking was happening. So he'd been inventing and making small different types of stoves, and then someone heard about him through the Ministry of Energy in Kenya, and there was a project to develop a stove that used half as much charcoal as the traditional all-metal one. So he went with some artisans from Kenya to Thailand, and they based the initial Kenya ceramic jiko off of the Thai bucket stove. So it's a small single pot cook stove that uses charcoal, and the big invention was to add the ceramic liner, which stops the heat from being wasted off to the sides and focuses all of the heat on the bottom of the pot. And so we've developed the Cookswell charcoal baking oven, which is a convection oven, very energy efficient. You can use a tiny bit of coal to almost cook a whole goat, roast many loaves of bread. And we sell to businesses, to people at home, to hotels, restaurants, you name it. Anyone who needs a reliable, high quality, good oven that's also portable, so you can use it for catering businesses. To complement that, we've also designed charcoal making kilns for businesses who'd like to start making their own charcoal. So instead of buying it, you can make charcoal without cutting down a tree. And this is a very revolutionary aspect within the charcoal industry, because typically you have to cut down trees if you're going to use charcoal. Our kilns are designed to only use the branches and the twigs, so you can prune the trees, get the same quality, same type of charcoal that you're used to, but without killing the trees. We then recently have added our last part of the puzzle, so to speak, was the seed ball program. And this is when everyone buys the stove, you get a free packet of indigenous acacia tree seeds. So you're able to start growing a future supply of firewood and charcoal for yourself and for your business down the line. And so we're calling this the seed to ash cycle. So we're trying to help anyone who's going to be using wood fuels, how do they do it in a sustainable, efficient, and clean manner in the future. We're lucky to have had some good market penetration all over East Africa. We can send all of our products as far as northern Uganda to southern Tanzania. So regionally we're able to supply all of our neighbors, which is wonderful, learning about how people cook in the countries around Kenya. And also we have a partner in Switzerland. He came here during COVID and happened to see one of the ovens at a hotel and just fell in love with them. And now he's been selling the ovens for the European market, which I believe they really appreciate that things are high quality and handmade in an artisanal style, and especially that it's this time-tested kind of safari-proven oven that people have been using all over Kenya. Fits very well into the outdoor culture for people cooking in Europe.